Only imagine that soon we will be live. Well, it says we are live. Hey, everybody, and welcome to the stream. My name is Dave, and this is Hangout and Trivia. I put on my red jacket for tonight, if you guys can see.
So fancy.
I'm wearing my FFOP shirt, if you can see that.
Nope.
I mean, you can't. So, guys, you know how we love to do it. We come on, we do some trivia, but we always like to bring on a friend. And so I decided to bring on friend of the show, old time, long time listener, and then not listener, but also I wanted to mention this contributor to the podcast anthology that we put out. Please, I am going to welcome, and you can, welcome him silently in your head or clap out loud if you wish. I won't hear it, but it's Mata. He's on Hangout and Trivia. What's up, Mata?
Hey, what's up? Doing okay. How are you?
Doing good. So last we spoke, you were in search of a job, still ever a student. So what's the update? Have we gotten a degree yet? Are we a master's?
Yeah, I've graduated with a degree in useless, and
nice.
then
applauded.
looking for a job for a while. I actually after school I took more classes in school, but I took some classes in like trying to get my A+ for IT work.
Sure.
And it's just like a certification that says like you know basics of computer stuff.
Networking.
I tried networking. That was a higher tier, and
higher.
I didn't.
So
yeah.
What are you going to be doing?
I mean, the certification is basically like, I guess like physical computer repair is most of the stuff that they went over.
Yeah.
I tried networking, and it was just kind of like, it was too much for me to
C++?
do. Like, I have to like actually do it.
I feel like anybody can put a computer together. It takes a real man to make it sing.
Yeah, but I wanted the hands-on work to like learn how to do it because the class was basically like, here's a computer, sit on your own for like 7 hours or something, and then just like teach it to yourself. And
it's a pretty chill class.
Yeah. But I mean that was the first class like that I've ever taken, because everything else was just like school and you had a teacher and everything.
Yeah, this is like real.
Yeah. But after that, I started looking for work, and then COVID hit, and then people weren't hiring anymore.
Well, I sent you on a mission not too long ago. I said, Mata, I want to be Jewish. Is there like a card? Can I get some sort of honorary degree or validation? And so what's the status with that? I've been waiting here to become part of the faithful. So what's my status?
The paperwork is in. They're reviewing. Okay. They're it's under review.
Yeah.
Like I said, like COVID really just shut down everything, and they're just kind of like taking extra long with the paperwork.
Yeah, and I know since I'm a Gentile, like dealing with me is a real mitzvah for you. Mara mishpocha.
Yeah.
I don't know how much Hebrew you know.
Well,
enough.
My mom is from Israel, so
you probably
I know enough. That was family, right?
Yeah.
You said?
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, technically brother. I guess I don't know. Don't trust me when it comes to like anything Jewish, because I'm just a fan. I'm not a scholar or enthusiast. I'm just someone from the outside looking in who they will probably never let in. So
it's a very, very exclusive club.
That's what I hear. You got to be like born in, or there's a bunch of stuff you got to do. But here's the thing. I was watching Kenny versus Spenny, and Spenny got bar mitzvahed like that. Like, so how come he can do that?
Money.
But other people have to like study.
I mean, I remember having to study, and I'm Jewish already. So I'm going to call shenanigans on
I had to
on
study
what he
to
did.
get my confirmation.
Don't you have to like you have to at least memorize your Torah portion and do all the stuff? Like, it's not just you can walk right through it.
Yeah, you got to work at it. Like, I don't know what. I'm assuming it was like a TV show that you were watching where they did that, and
but it was a rabbi who did it. I just need to find a rabbi who will be like lax enough to let me in.
Well, What is it? You're pretty close to Vegas. They'll probably find you can probably find someone there.
That's
I don't
Like,
want an Elvis rabbi though. I want like a real. I want to go into a real temple and do the whole shenanigan, like running around and reading from the Torah and like wearing the yarmulke and like the whole nine. Like when I was a kid and I had to go to like one of my cousins' bat mitzvahs. I had to go to two of those bastards, and they were long and boring. But like as an adult, I wish I could go back and see what they were doing because I was not paying attention at all.
Only two?
Yeah, well, two
you're
Jewish
lucky.
cousins. Two Jewish cousins. That's all I got.
So, for me, it was like many, many, many more, and they all like during the day they're all the same. You go in, they do like the Torah portion, they do all this stuff, and you just kind of have to sit there, be quiet, follow along, whatever, and then they have the party at night where. For some reason, it's really like eerily weird, but they all hire the same DJ and the same DJ company. Yeah, and they all play the same song. So you'd go to like if there were like more than one of these a month, like you'd see the same people there.
That's
and they'd be like playing the same songs and like.
Well, yeah, because like, that's part of being entrenched in the Jewish culture is the tradition. Even like their parties and stuff are very structured.
But these are like, how do I put this? This is like the kids. It's almost like the kids running the show. So like all the songs are like, they're not Jewish songs. There's like one Jewish song, but it's like all like, whatever like early. They probably stopped going to them after a while, but they're all like early 2000s like hits or whatever.
Perfect.
Well, yeah, because it would be like
prom.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It'd be like prom. It was like when you're 13 and they make you go through. Whatever the thing that they make you go through confirmation or your christening, your bat mitzvah, your bar mitzvah, whatever. You just want to get to that party afterwards and like have all your friends like your very own prom. That like that's that. But still, you've still illustrated the point. Like Jewish teenagers keep the tradition alive by keeping the same people, the same music. It doesn't have to be Jewish. It just has to be a tradition.
Mm-hmm. Kayla says she just added meeting a Rabbi Elvis to her bucket list.
There's got to be a bunch of them in Vegas, right?
I'm sure.
I wouldn't doubt it.
At least one.
You've been to Vegas, right, Mata?
Yeah, I was there for 9 days.
It's
way longer than I needed to be.
It's a horrible place full of disgusting people. But like if you stay for a weekend, it's fine. It's almost like so like you get drunk and you slide into a hot tub. And you're drunk enough to be like, yeah, this is mostly piss, but I'm okay with it. But you're not so drunk that you can throw up into it. That's the 2 days in Vegas. Like you're inebriated enough to put up with all the weird, gross shit, but you're not there long enough to make it grosser by being there longer.
Yeah, our honeymoon was like the perfect length. It was like 2 nights and 3 days or something like that.
Yeah, and then also don't go outside. Like just stay in the Venetian.
Yeah,
like
I wish you told me this before I went.
But you have to learn at least once to go and do it all wrong so that you can come back and do it all the right way, which is like the cheapest sort of touristy way, which is just like casino hop and like be star-studded by how much like casino money can buy as far as like marble statues of dudes with great pecs.
Like you have to go to the old Vegas and get one of those giant yardstick drinks.
Yeah, you got to get
David
a yard.
Did that.
Yeah, 3 days, 72 hours is all you need in Vegas.
Yeah.
And even that might be pushing it because...
no, because you have the show, so that eats up 3 hours at a time.
At least one show.
Blue Man
Well,
Group.
you guys got to go to shows? That would have been fun.
We went to the Blue Man Group. We got tickets for our anniversary to go and
so
see them.
when you were there for 9 days and you saw no shows and you did nothing, what were you actually doing?
It was my friend's birthday, and he wanted to go to Vegas. So I decided to. I was like, I don't usually go out to like that kind of stuff,
right.
But I decided, he was my college roommate and he's my like really close friend. I'm gonna go with him to Vegas for his birthday.
Sure.
And my parents got really nervous and they were like, you can't fly by yourself. You gotta go with him. Like you gotta make sure you take the same flight he does and like all that kind of stuff. And so he decides to fly Spirit, which was mistake number one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but they're like cheapo airlines.
Do they still exist? That's the only thing I'm confused about is if they still exist or not.
I don't
think
know.
So. Probably not.
There were tons of problems with that. Like when flying there, my friend like took a suitcase. Like I was just like, I'm not going to deal with any of that stuff. I paid extra for all like the, extra luggage and things like that.
Yeah.
He was like, no, I'm not going to do that. And like on the way there, they let him take his suitcase. On the way back, like he was following me, and then all of a sudden, as soon as I got on the plane, he like disappeared, and I was like, where is he? And he comes back with like 3 layers of clothes on, and like his bag's missing, and like I couldn't. Yeah, it was a big.
It was over
fucking
50
mess.
pounds.
What a disaster. And 9 days I had to do nothing fun. Like, don't get me wrong. If I go there 9 days, it'll suck. But at least for like the first 2 or 3, something fun will have happened. Or by at least the 7th or 8th, something accidentally fun would have happened.
Right.
Like the first couple days I got there, I'm pretty sure I got sick somewhere along the way. So I was sick for like 2 days while we came in.
That's the worst place to be sick too, probably.
Totally.
Eventually, like, we went out and like did some stuff, but every time I was like, hey, let's go see a show, everyone was like, no, I don't want to do that.
Like that's
I
half
wanted
the
they had,
reason
like-
to go to Vegas.
Right.
Is like
They
to
were
see
like-
all the old celebrities. What the
there were like 5 what is it called, the Cirque du Soleil
Yeah.
or whatever. There were like 5 of them that I wanted to see, and like no one wanted to go to any
Like,
of them.
every hotel has one.
Yeah, every hotel has a goddamn, like, you wouldn't even have to have left your hotel. There's definitely a show.
Well, hold on. Where did you stay?
Yeah, well, that's
It was on the Strip. It was a little bit off
Here's the thing.
the Strip.
Like some of those places, it's the flip of a coin. You can't tell from the outside because some of them you'd be like, yeah, that's gonna be awesome. You get in there, it's like a fucking Motel 6 just wrapped
That's like the
in.
stratosphere.
That's like Treasure Island.
Yeah,
Treasure
I stayed
Island,
there. It
Stratosphere.
wasn't that
A
bad.
bunch of those places are like, you go out there and there's a huge pirate ship and there's a pirate ship themed casino and yada yada. You get to the room and it's like, middle of America, Ohio, Motel 6 bullshit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why pirates? Where are pirates?
The first time I went to Vegas, I was 12, 11. I was young, and we were at the Stratosphere, the very end of the Strip. And then the next time I went was at Treasure Island. We stayed with my parents and my then boyfriend at the time.
When we were at the Phoenician, like at least.
That was nice, and we got upgrade.
Yeah, and it looked like the decor carried on throughout the place. It
Yeah.
wasn't like a hard cut at the elevator where you get in. It's like you might as well like have like a salty drunken wench rubbing her boobs in your face, and then you hop out and it's like that disgusting like movie theater floral print like carpet, and in a room that smells like 900 cigarettes put out in the same asshole.
Yeah, Kayla says the Excalibur is nice enough, but the hotel room itself wasn't very medievally, which was disappointing.
Yeah, you want
All the old ones aren't like the New York is super nice.
I
And then,
get that if you want to go someplace and you want to have a cool outside, but like not hassle with the bullshit on the inside, okay. But like put that on the goddamn sign. Like at the Treasure Island, like what it says, Treasure Island, whatever their slogan is, right on that is like, we won't fuck you around with piratey bullshit in your room. The end.
we're a Best Western on the inside.
Yeah, like
the place I stayed at, like I'd say on the outside, kind of looked like motel-y, I guess, like kind of cheap or whatever. On the inside, the rooms were pretty nice. We got like the kind of room for like most of the trip. We had the kind of room where like you walk in and there's like one big living room with like a kind of like kitchen, and split off from each of them. There's like one bedroom and like another bedroom, and the like since it was kind of one of those things where like the people who were coming on the trip kind of trickled in like during the couple days we were there. I got my own room for like 75% of the trip.
Nice.
With like a huge fucking like king bed or queen bed or whatever it was.
Man, that's the thing. Vegas with dudes is rough. Vegas with dudes is rough.
Did one of them sleep in the tub?
There were tons of stories of like, well, I remember every day we'd go out and we'd come back with like 5,000 cards of like
the porn cards.
The escorts.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They click the cards.
If you're like, here's the thing: if you were alive back in the early '90s when Vegas was trying to rework its like syphilis image into something more family friendly, and they're like, "Hey, we got Circus, we got MGM Grand. Bring your goddamn kids here. We're not all STDs and back alley hand jobs." So we went there. And of course, it's still STDs and back alley hand jobs because, like, guess who wanted to, like, just say, fuck this trip and just burn it down every day to those cards that those dudes are handing out for free? Like, if you're 12 years old and a dude's like, here's some porn. What? This is before the internet, mind you. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
but that's the thing. You can't get rid of the sin in Sin City.
no. The
I
first
think
time,
when I go, go on.
No, go ahead.
I was saying if I go back, I think I'm gonna bring like a binder, like with like the things that hold like trading cards.
Yeah.
Just like
You
fill them up.
totally have to.
Protector
You're like,
sheets.
oh, need God. As soon as you get back to the hotel room, like get the whole set. I think maybe one day it'd be fun
Got a
if
holographic
we did
one.
like after like COVID and most of the people who have died off are going to die off, and we can all go flying again. Maybe we should all meet, like all everybody in the show meet in Vegas in like the most mediocrest hotel for like a 3-day like just fuck around spree in Vegas.
Yeah.
Because then it's like if you don't show up, who cares? You're in Vegas. You can get shit faced. Like if we're like, hey everybody, let's show up, and I got 50 people involved, and 3 of them show up, guess who still wins? This guy, because I'll be gone in 3 days. They'll have to like power wash the barf after off the streets when I'm gone, and I don't have to deal with that shit. Flying back to
Kayla says it's more fun to trade back cards to the people who gave you new ones.
Yeah, like if you can, here's the thing: if you can go through and get one of those cards and get the person depicted to sign it, I'd pay $100 for that. That's not even a famous person, but if you can get the signature, the autograph of the stripper on her trading card, that's got to be worth at least a Benjamin.
Yeah,
I'm sure you could trick someone on eBay if you just like make it seem official enough.
I'm telling you, I'll do it. I'll throw down $100 if someone can get me, and it has to have proof. I have to have like
challenge accepted.
Whatever the person's name is, rookie card, something, and then like throw it up on the internet.
Yeah, and then wait like a year and a half, and then they'll be like completely blown out, and they'll look like anybody who's gone to seed, like just this huge gut and covered in flies and like sunflower seed shells all over their face and stuff. Kayla, I have to see, like, you got to get a selfie or something. I got to have a picture. I got to have pictures, or it didn't happen. I want to see, it doesn't have to be a glamour shot, just like a snapshot on the phone or whatever. But if you can get like, this is my Josephine Hancock, and while you're at it, blah, 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 whatever, because it's Vegas and they're going to offer. So you have to be like, no, thank you. Like, I got to get back to the hotel. I got surf and turf waiting. It's Vegas. We eat surf and turf, Mata.
From a buffet.
No.
I kind of regret, like, when I went there, I didn't have a lot of money, right? And so I was like, I wanted to go see shows and do other things. I didn't really care about the gambling too much. So I kind of like saved my money the whole time, thinking like people would want to go with me to see things.
Yeah.
And then at the end, I didn't end up gambling because I was trying to save my money, and we didn't go anywhere like the last couple of days. It was, so it was just kind of a wasted.
Yeah. Every time, I don't know. Anytime you go anywhere with a bunch of dudes, it's going to suck. Like 3 dudes or less is manageable. Like if you're like, hey man, let's do a road trip to 3 amigos, maybe 4 if you got like a zany friend who wants to bring someone along, but that's often like a dangerous situation. Like 9+, like it's nuts. That's what I'm saying. Like if we do like a big meetup in Vegas, everyone comes on their own. I don't want anybody I don't want a Kevin McAllister type situation where we all meet somewhere like in Chicago, and then Mata gets left behind and has to fight his way out of the airport using zany hijinks and micro machines.
Pete says, I don't think the rookie cards would be worth as much.
I think that's when they would be worth the most, Pete. If you think about it,
to eBay.
That's when that tire is going to have the most tread. So that's when that card is going to be at its like peak money making is the rookie card.
I think a mass Vegas trip would be super fun.
Right. And this is all just like blue skying bullshit.
Right.
But, one day. Yeah. And who knows what the future may hold. We may get teleporters and it won't even matter.
Yeah.
Because
like I'm just thinking about like just remembering back to like what it was. I couldn't remember if it was worse being outside or inside, because outside was boiling hot.
It's hard to tell.
And you don't want to move. But inside everything smelled like piss and smoke and like sweat and
listen, here's the thing. There are a few white trash smells that hit me right in like the right shot of my brain. Like it is the key, and my brain is the keyhole. One of the things that I love to smell are casinos because it's like the perfect mixture of like this smoky sadness and desperation, where like every pull of that slot machine could be the one to make you something in life. But there you are with your oxygen machine in your nose, smoking cigarette after cigarette, while a here in Arizona at least, while a disgruntled Native American lady comes around offering you a free watered down beverage.
I love the smell of casinos.
It's
Like just the stale cigarette smell. I
It's
don't
the
know.
sadness, I think. I don't know why this
could be.
camera keeps putting these damn. You see these stupid things? They're annoying.
I don't
This stuff on the side here.
I don't see anything.
Like this stuff.
You're pointing at things on the
Do
screen.
you see it?
No.
I'm touching it.
Oh.
Does this look like
Oh.
nothing
So, like,
to anybody?
The little menu?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like Legends of the Hidden Temple, but it's not working.
Eh.
Mo!
It's
Whatever.
like you're going through it.
So, Mata, you know what's going to happen now? We are going to play some trivia. What is this like?
Boy.
Is this the third time we're doing trivia?
Yes.
We had Scott on, did Star Trek. We had
Uh-huh.
PJ on, did the 90s.
Uh-huh.
Is that
man,
it?
Maybe this is number 3.
Is
Might
this
go
the
back and watch the Star Trek one.
The Star Trek one was pretty good.
Yeah, they were very close.
Who won?
Obviously. Come on.
If you want to
Ah,
get technical,
this
it was
guy.
a tie.
No, bonus points are not. Listen, I don't give. If a bonus point was worth as much as a regular point, it would be called a point. Motherfuckers. All right, so Mata, since I'm the winner and this is my studio, I'll let you go first. But this
We
is
need
the
team names.
Oh yeah, but this is the FFOP rules. If you don't get it, I get a chance to steal and vice versa. So Mata, team name, X-Files trivia. What do you got?
I guess I'll be boring and go with Team Mulder.
Team Mulder.
And you can.
I'll give you a full point if you can get this reference. I'm Team Conundrum.
No.
I don't want to spoil it because that might be part of the trivia questions.
It's
The
not.
conundrum. Okay,
Have
so
to fill me in.
the conundrum was. So you remember the episode where the case takes place at a freak show, and it turns out that it's the big guy Lenny's little like half-formed twin that was running away and murdering.
Oh
people.
yeah.
The conundrum
Yeah, that
was the guy who was head to toe tattoos. He was the geek. He ate crickets and stuff. Whatever. That's the conundrum.
Mm.
So we're Team Conundrum. I'm Team Conundrum.
I'm like you are. I
The
know the
royal
answers.
All right, Mata. So here you go. This is going to set the tone for the entire evening. So first question, you better nail this shit.
All right, Mata.
if I don't get it, then
I put on. Listen, not to put the pressure up anymore, but I put on a jacket for this.
Okay, Mata. From the episode Home, what is the name of the family that Sheriff Andy and Deputy Barney had to deal with?
Sheriff Andy.
It's not a multiple choice kind of.
None of these are multiple choice.
This is a rough one.
Rats.
Read that one again. This is X-Files?
This is
Not
X-Files.
the Andy Griffith Show?
From the episode called Home,
Uh-huh.
what is the name of the family that Sheriff Andy and Deputy Barney had to deal with?
What do you got, Mata?
The Smiths. I don't know.
Did he
That
get
is
it?
incorrect.
Okay, I'm going to say Lazar.
That is also incorrect.
I don't know. Who was
Bob
The answer
Lazar.
is the
Yeah.
Peacock family.
it? The Peacock. Oh,
Okay.
God damn it.
It's the weird,
Yes,
disturbing
the inbred
episode.
one. The Peacocks.
So this was from Nick. This is the one that Nick gave me. And
Damn.
he said, fun fact, this took place in Home, Pennsylvania, a 10-minute drive from where he grew up.
Right.
So I have a bonus question attached to
Okay.
this.
Okay, so who gets the bonus question? Me?
Whoever can get it, because
Okay.
neither of you are going to get it, I don't think.
Okay.
What song plays in the Cadillac when they go
Oh
out?
my God, I know this. Hold on. I know this. Oh shit! I feel like I just watched this. Do 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 do. Wonderful. Is that the name of the song?
Yeah.
It's that one. Yeah, there you go. I think that's worth a goddamn
Wonderful
point.
By Johnny
I feel like I know
Mathis.
where
Yes.
this is gonna go.
Johnny
My
Mathis.
memory is like a paper mache trap, and you were going.
Listen, the Peacocks, that was just vague enough that I didn't know. But I do love that episode, which is why I know that it's wonderful.
It's
Wonderful. by
probably
Johnny
the
Mathis.
most disturbing episode that I have seen of the X-Files.
It's
And
pretty.
and Nick agreed too, because I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, it
the
is
song just creeps me out.
the fact that it's like the it's not even implied. It's just like there are generations of inbreeding in this
Right.
house, and the ones that don't work out, they plant in the turnip garden.
And the mom lives under the
I
floor.
do remember. I do remember this episode. I just don't remember
Yeah.
I remember the premise.
It was nuts, like, because it's whatever. All the like the cold opens are always crazy, but like this one was particularly crazy because it was these kids playing baseball at a field, and there goes the thing again. It keeps brought back the thing.
Yeah, I see it.
Why does it do that?
Oh,
Anyway,
you're pointing at the.
so whatever. Moral of the story is, the kid is like, throw me the ball up a bat, and he's like grinding his feet into the dirt, and every time he grinds his feet, he splats up more blood from this buried, mutant baby. And I'm like, come on, dude, you have to know that is like so squishy, and you can hear like the splat, like there's so much blood, it's like getting on his shin, and he's kicking the dirt for like 40 minutes before he looks down, and he's like, oh my god, like let's kick it up a little. Come on, whatever. That's just my 2 cents. Is it my turn, Krista?
Yes, you're spinning on my screen, so I was just
spinning. I'm gonna touch this screen and adjust it to my face. Look at that, and then I'll put. Bam.
I'm refreshing my.
See, that kind of made. No, it's still. Why? Lumix, get at me. Why is this happening? I'm not good at filming.
Okay, well, are you ready?
Yeah.
What's the name of Mulder's sister?
Oh, Sarah?
No.
Oh, god damn it.
Mata. You better.
No,
get
that's not
this,
her
'cause
name.
David didn't get it right.
Shit. He only screams it all the fucking time. Fox.
Name is.
This is gonna be
Is it
a rough-
Abby?
No,
it's not Abby.
It's gonna be a rough game.
Damn.
Listen, let me see if I can remember it without having to. I don't want to point,
You
but I
have
want to see if I
10
can remember.
seconds.
Oh, she's in every other episode. Okay, I give up. Samantha. Yeah.
See, I never really liked the alien episodes. I like the monster of the week ones more.
Yeah, like
she was like
the character building ones with the whole like Mulder and his interplay with the UFOs and the FBI. I was like, man, whatever. Give me more like the Chupacabra episode. Am I right?
I love all of them.
I love that Chupacabra episode.
That was a good one. No questions about that one though.
Yeah, I'm hesitant to bring up stories because I don't know what the trivia is going to be related to.
The last
I don't
time
want to give.
we played trivia for Star Trek, these two, David and Scott, were like, oh, like this episode. And I'm like, son of a bitch, you just gave yourself the answer from the next question.
Well, because we know, that's what happens.
Anyway, Mata, what is the nickname Scully's father gave her?
Oh,
Man, I know the actor who played. Like, I can envision who the actor is who played the father, and I can't.
I'm gonna say it. And you're gonna feel like such an idiot.
Um,
Come on, man. We don't have all night.
Scully. It's her name.
He gave his daughter a
His
nickname
last
of
name?
Scully. It was Starbuck.
It was Starbuck.
Yeah, because of the whole Moby Dick thing, and he was in the Navy, obviously. Mata, come on.
Like I recognized.
Her name.
I remember the actor. The actor was the same guy from Stargate.
Yes.
The general from.
Hey, I got a bonus question for you. What was Scully's dog's name before it was eaten by that sea monster? Oh, was that a question?
That was a question and a bonus question, you dick.
Well, good news. Mata.
Do you know it?
Mata, if you get this, you can steal this question from me. What is the name of Scully's dog, and what happened to it when it was eaten by that alligator? You don't have to answer that second part because I already answered.
Wait, what?
What was the name of Scully's dog? Scully had a dog.
Lucky.
No.
I don't know any of you.
It was.
Throw me an easy one.
Keeping in mind the theme of Moby Dick, she was Starbuck. Her dog was Queequeg.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Eaten by an alligator that they thought was
what was the alligator's name?
Big Tom. I don't remember.
Big Blue.
Big Blue. Yeah, Big Blue. Yeah, because they didn't think it was an alligator. They thought it was a plesiosaur. Here's the thing. It's doing it again. There's got to be something. I'm so annoyed by this.
Just leave it alone.
I can't. I need to not have it
just,
do that.
Just start feeding me Star Trek questions, and I'll do better.
All right, so who's technically up now?
Well, now I don't know because you messed me up. I think it's technically you, David.
All right, hit me.
Who is Eugene Victor Toombs?
Oh, Eugene.
Oh, I know this. I
Toombs.
think I actually know this one.
Well, you got to hold on till I get it wrong. Eugene Victor Toombs. Was he Peter Boyle's psychic character?
No.
Then I don't know. Mata?
Was he that weird like guy who ate people's livers and like
Yup.
made
God
a weird cocoon under his like?
Damn it. Yeah,
Ding
that's
ding.
you're right.
And bonus question. How did he die?
He didn't.
He
Sure
lives
did.
forever.
Because he came back in another episode.
Look, the internet says he died and gave me a reason how.
Well, didn't like they grind him up in a meat grinder or something? Like he fell into a giant shredder, I feel. Because he needed to do something. Because they caught him the first time. And that was the whole thing about the second episode. When he shows up, they're like, hey, we know you were stealing.
Did they
livers.
like cement him into like a room or something?
He was crushed to death.
But-
That's what it said. It was crushed to death. I did not write down the episode that it was crushed, that it happened, but he was crushed to death.
I don't know. His character has always been kind of iffy because, like, he literally makes a cocoon out of mucus and newspaper, and his psychiatrist convinces a parole board after he stole 7 livers out of living individuals and eating them. His psychiatrist was like, "This is a changed man," and they were like, "We agree." That's who I need.
I was gonna bring that up earlier. It's like that was one of my favorite episodes. That guy who like kept like live forever.
Yeah, and
it just
like with literally the best representation on the planet Earth. Like he was a monster murderer. He's lived forever. They had pictures of him in the teens, the 1919, and they're like, yeah, go ahead and leave. You know, sorry about the livers and everything, but you're a free man.
I mean, I do find that kind of believable though. That like, how many people do you think if you went up to today and showed them like a picture of like their next door neighbor or something, but it's like them in like the 1800s?
Yeah.
And they look exactly the same. They'd just be like, "Oh, you photoshopped that. That's not real." That's like
right. But this was back when there was plausible deniability motto. This is before all the days of Photoshop being available to the average jagoff.
Call back to the marks on the monitor. Kayla says they're there specifically to see if it can make you point at them. Dance, monkey dance.
Yeah, why do they keep coming back, Kayla? Do some Googling for me. You could be our new intern because Joe is slacking lately.
No, Joe didn't give me any trivia for any of these.
Like, seriously.
The first day he was like, why am I the one that has to get trivia?
Intern
like,
Joe! It's in the name. Anyway.
And then he goes, I'll see if I can get some. And he radio silence.
When you first came to me, like for the first 2 days, I was like, I hope they don't make me come up with trivia.
No, because that'd be against the rules. You can't answer your own questions,
right.
You cheater.
David.
Yeah.
How old was Mulder when he saw his sister being abducted?
12 years old.
Yeah. Did you actually know that, or did you just take a wild
guess? I did know that because they flashed back to it a bunch.
That's true.
And the one guy who like gaslights Mulder into thinking that he killed his sister, remember that one? And
the bald guy.
He's like, "This isn't even my house, asshole."
The vacuum salesman.
You're an idiot. Yeah, the vacuum salesman. That was another good one.
That was
a lot of good episodes. X-Files.
Yeah, I like all of them, and I don't mind
Sunday
looking
nights,
at David
Fox, 7:30.
Just to be clear, none of these questions are from when they brought the series back, right? Because
no.
Then okay.
I haven't watched the comeback. Think so. It's probably pre-movie too.
I watched one of them and it wasn't good.
No, I think these are all familiar to like the ones that I've seen. So
all
I don't
right.
think.
So who's next?
It's Mata.
Mata, get ready.
Mata, where did Mulder work prior to the X-Files department?
Like within the FBI?
Yeah, where was he prior to going into the X-Files department?
I know this. Oh, get it wrong, Mata.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
This long. Listen, he was one of the top of his class from Harvard, so he came to the FBI as a behavioral scientist and a profiler, working it with it was just like murders. He wasn't doing anything. Like he was working on serial killers as a behavioral, because they called him Spooky Mulder because he was so good. He was a profiler.
Oh, right.
But it's called the violent crimes section.
But his job was the profiler. Mata. Listen.
So then I get the point.
Wait
right?
a minute. I wanted somebody
Defaults to
impartial.
Mata.
Mata said literally nothing. I got his job right. You said, what did he do?
I said, where did he work?
He worked at the FBI.
The violent crime section.
Fine, whatever. He was
Nobody
still...
gets the point.
Mm.
The current score is Team Conundrum has 2,
Mhm.
Team Mulder has 1.
Yikes.
Team Conundrum has 1 bonus point.
Scully. Scully.
David,
Yes.
what is the smoking man's first name?
Oh shit! I can only remember the one he uses in his novels. His real first name, it's something stupid. I feel like it's like Maurice or something. Damn it. It's something stupid, and you're gonna say it. I'm like, yeah, that was stupid. I don't know. Mata,
Mata?
what do you got?
Jack.
No.
Jack. What was it?
Carl.
Carl. Oh man.
But he had initials too that he
Well, no,
used.
like yeah, in his book he was like FS something or other.
SCG or something like that.
Yeah, it was basically ripping somebody.
Smoking.
The smoking gunman.
Yeah,
that was his name.
You got like a battery thing on your camera.
Yeah,
I
I see that. So what we might have to do is take a quick break while I swap it out.
I would do it before it just stops.
I swear to you, this camera. Well, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna try and plug in the other thing. We're gonna go live. It's gonna sound terrible, and then I'll be like, screw it. I'm gonna flip this desk and burn the house down. So look, wait there, gentle viewer. I am still winning trivia. I will be back. We will be back. I gotta change this battery out, and we'll be back with more FFOP live stream right after this. Mata, you're staying with me, so don't pretend like you were hanging up.
Damn.
And